What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you came here for some Tautog action and you're seeing this, that's exactly what you're about to get. We're gonna go out to one of my favorite spots, and I'm gonna show you some of the jigs that I'm using. I'm gonna show you the bait that I'm using. I'm gonna talk to you about how to get the bait that I'm using, and we're gonna go see if we can't get a limit of blackfish. I went out last weekend, and blackfishing here in the Sound is on fire, so we'll go see what we can find. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, so as many of you know, blackfish love structure, and that doesn't mean just rocks and wrecks. These pilings are great as well. So if you got piers around or docks or anything like that, it's a great place to try for them. I've done really well here in the past, and so I'm just gonna try the first spot here, and if I don't get a few taps, I'll tend to move around this, and you'll see that later in the video. We'll keep moving if we come across any spots where there's not a lot of activity. And I ran into my friend Jesse out here on the water too, so he's gonna tie up with me, and we'll see what we can find down there. And I also want to add that I'm using Asian shore crabs for bait, and towards the middle of this video, I'm actually going to show you how I find spots where these crabs are located and how to actually get the crabs once you get there. So definitely stay tuned for that. And the jigs that I'm using are made by Wet Side Tackle. They come in a variety of weights and colors. This one is Glow. And they've very quickly become my favorite jig just because of the durability of the hooks, the sharpness of the hooks, and just the overall build quality of these jigs. They're really excellent. So I'll put a link down in the description of the video as well to where you can get them. There it is.
Oh, nice. Good one?
Yeah. Oh, I foul hooked him.
How big?
A little short. Yeah, so when you're blackfishing, you're gonna feel porgy, bragals, small tog. You're gonna feel all kinds of fish down there nibbling at your crab, and you really want to wait until you feel a tug that's slightly harder than the rest of them. And every once in a while, when you snap that jig up, you're gonna catch one of these fish in the belly, like I did here. So not ideal, but it happens, and we'll get on to the next fish. Jesus.
Get him?
Yep.
Oh, you got him. You almost knocked the rod in the water.
I know.
Good one?
Nah. And don't get me wrong, it's still a nice fish, but here in Connecticut, the limit is 16 inches, so it is a short and it'll go back. And here's just a quick look at how I like to put these crabs on the jig. Honestly, I just go through the bottom and out the top, and I leave them alone. I don't cut legs off. I don't do anything like that. These tend to be small enough to just leave whole, and they work really well for me, so this is what I do most of the time. Sometimes, as you can see here, you'll struggle with with getting it through the shell, but I will stack a couple on here just depending on the size of the crab. If I've got a really big one, I'll just use one, but in most cases I'll put a couple on the hook. And not to say that green crabs don't work. I know a lot of people like to use green crabs for blackfishing, and I have as well, and those work fine too. So this is just my preference, but whatever you have for crab, they all work. All right, so as you can see here, we made a little move. I wasn't getting the action I was really looking for in the first spot, so we're gonna try to get on some better fish here. All right, so you might have noticed the little rod lift that I did there. By and large, you want to just leave these jigs sitting on the bottom and wait for the fish to pick them up. But if I'm not getting tapped after 10 or 15 seconds or so, I will give that jig a slight lift about a foot off the bottom and set it back down. You never know, it could be stuck between rocks, and it could be in seaweed. Maybe the fish aren't seeing it, and that'll bring some action back. But when I brought this up, I noticed that you know, I had a crab on there that had been there for a while, so I stuck another one on the hook because there was room, and I'm just gonna drop down in a slightly different spot. Nice. It's a keeper. Keeper for sure. Look at that pretty fish. Yeah, so that was the first keeper of the day at 17 inches, and I should mention that in Connecticut you can keep 3 per day per person. Alright, so I told you I'd show you how to find the Asian crabs, and here we go. The first thing you need to do is just find some rocky shoreline that's exposed during low tide, and typically you want it to be underwater during high tide, but if it's slightly under, it'll probably still hold these crabs. And grab yourself a bucket and some gloves, and you just start flipping these rocks over. So it's gonna be loaded. Yep. That's what I thought. Now these crabs are really fast, so you're only going to get a portion of what you see, but that's fine. They'll be there for the next time. And I also think it's a good idea to put some rocks back, just so that they continue to hold crabs for the next person or the next time that you come back. Okay, so that's all there is to it. I spent about 15 or 20 minutes doing this, and I have more than enough crabs. So yeah, that's how you get your own Asian shore crabs. And let's get back to fishing. All right, so this is the third spot of the trip, and Jesse and I found a lot better action pretty much right away.
You got another one?
Yeah, good one.
Probably a keeper, it looks like.
It's okay. Felt like a good one. There he is.
Good or bad?
Bad. Alright, go tell your pops. So you'll notice I told that short fish to go tell his pops. I'm not sure who he told, but it was the largest blackfish I've caught to date. So let's watch that play out. Yes, it is.
Get out, get out. Stop.
Nope.
Oh, geez,
It's
yeah, that is a really good one.
It's a monster.
Oh.
Holy dude.
Oh my god, that is a really nice one. Dude, what am I doing?
Holy.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
How big you think he is? Fucking bastard. Right, that's probably what I need now.
Oh man.
Alright, I have to put on a jig real quick here. Oh my god, that is a fucking tank.
Right?
How big, how heavy? Or it's not telling you just yet. Moving too much?
It's what is that? Hold on. What is that? 8,
8?
9,
9?
9.
Oh jeez.
Damn.
Did you get that on video?
Yeah, so at 9 pounds, that was my personal best tog to date, and also the last one we could find on this trip. So it was a great way to end it. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you click that like button if you enjoy it. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I upload on a weekly basis. Thank you so much for watching.